Hi, I'm Sarah Davison and I'm best known as the Divorce Coach. Now, over the last couple of years, I've had so many inquiries from other people asking me, how have I created my global coaching brand? Now, whether you are looking to become a coach and just struggling with that, where do I start? How do I get started? What kind of training would I need? Do I need a qualification? How will I know that I'll be good enough to help somebody? And how would I find clients? To maybe you're somebody who already has a coaching business, but you're struggling. Maybe you've done some training courses. Maybe you've got a good set of skills there, but you're struggling to attract the right kind of clients or struggling to attract clients at all. It is a really interesting business coaching because some people can be the most amazing coach, but you can be incredible, but if nobody knows you're there, then it's a difficult, tough space to be in, and it can be really frustrating. I've been there myself. When I first started out coaching over 20 years ago, I found it hard to get started. I'd done lots of training courses, but I still didn't feel ready to start coaching. I didn't know if I'd done the right course or if I got the right information. And if you're feeling that you don't have the confidence or the self-esteem to really make those transformations in your clients, or maybe you're worrying that you just don't know how to get started and take your business to the next level, then I'm glad you're watching the video, because I want to share with you just a couple of points and really start to open the vault on how you can take that to the next level. Because over the years, 20 years, I have spent lots and lots of time with top personal development experts, gurus, if you like, geniuses in their own world. I always believe in learning from someone that's doing something miles better than you are, because it stretches you. It's like playing tennis. If you play someone that's worse than you, then you're never going to improve. Whereas if you play someone that's better than you, and okay, you might get beaten a lot, then it's still going to push you're still going to learn and you're going to get better. A bit like me playing table football with my son. He's amazing at it. He's absolutely amazing, and every time I play, I get absolutely thrashed and annihilated. However, I am getting better. That's the good news. So, bringing it back to the coaching, it's really important to learn from people who are doing things better than you. And for me, I started out in the industry, I was learning from people like Anthony Robbins, Paul McKenna, Michael Neal, the Barefoot Doctor. I immersed myself in that world. And I'm lucky to say that some of those guys are friends of mine still today. Now, I have spent thousands and thousands of pounds on different training courses. I've studied NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, for those of you who haven't heard of that. It's the science for how the mind works. So you can take control of those negative emotions and dial up and dial down your energy and the way your body's performing. And then I've also studied hypnosis. I've studied something called EFT or tapping. I've studied loads of different psychology ideas and theories. And I've had the benefit of working with all sorts of different speakers and personal development experts. So some of them with very, very contrasting styles. But still, after learning all that, it can be hard to know exactly where to start and how you're going to use that to take your business to the next level. And that's what I struggled with, and that's what I found difficult. I had all this knowledge, all these skills, but how did I put it together, and how did I make that work for me in a way that I felt congruent and that I could actually manifest a positive change for my clients? So I've also read, as you can see, hundreds and hundreds of books. I've been on the seminars, I've traveled the world working with some of these incredible speakers in the industry. So what I learnt by putting one foot in front of the other, testing things, trial and error. I remember running an ad, for example, in the Sunday Times and wasting thousands of pounds on that. I thought if I did that, that would make a massive difference to my business, but it didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help distill all those difficulties, those difficult decisions, the not knowing, that confusion that I know a lot of you are feeling. And by the way, guys, it's totally normal. It is totally normal to be in that space. And a lot of the clients I work with today on building their coaching businesses are in that sort of state of flux where they're like, look, I kind of know what I'm doing, or I'm going to do this training, but then how do I use that? How do I actually do that to generate money? Because ultimately we're in a business where we may enjoy it, because coaching it comes from the heart, right? It's a business of passion. I think, it's not really a job, it's more of a lifestyle, so you've got that, but you also need to know and have those skills to grow your business, to market your business. And over the years, I've taken all that information, all those hours and hours and weeks and months of studying and learning and working with some incredibly inspiring people, and I've worked out a model that works to help you grow your business. And that's what I've done. And I've created a global coaching brand. I'm best known, you may know, as the divorce coach. I speak around the world on stages about what I do, and I help people to overcome heartbreak and separation and divorce. And I've created my own techniques and strategies. And I want to show you how you can do that too. And this, my techniques help people around the world now because I've created this global platform. So I have online products that obviously you can sell anywhere in the world, which is the beauty of online products now. And believe you me, I didn't know the first thing about this. I didn't know the first thing about how to create an online product. I'm certainly no good with technology. And I'm still, the only person in my company. So how do you do that? How do you create a global brand with just you? Now, there's so many questions. I've got so much to offer and to explain and to show you. But I wanted to get started today with just talking about how you can create a niche. You may know that I have 2 best-selling books. One is called Uncoupling, the other one is called The Split. Now, writing a book obviously takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but you automatically become the expert. And that's what you need. So finding a niche is extremely important. The coaching market is very saturated right now. There's so many different types of coaches, aren't there? That you could be a life coach or a business coach, and that covers so many things, doesn't it? So if someone's looking for a coach, where do they start? I often get people coming to me saying, "Do you have any good life coaches?" Or and it's a very difficult industry to pin down to find the person that's going to help you because it's so saturated with life coaches. So how do you make yourself different? Well, the way to do that is to create a niche. And I know that's something that I talk about a lot, but creating a niche is so vitally important. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to stop coaching in different areas. I mean, I love business. I've had 3 successful businesses that I've grown from scratch. I'm, part of my personality is I'm entrepreneurial, and I probably totally unemployable by anyone else. So having my own business is really the only way I've had to go forward. So how do you harness that? You create your own niche. You become your own boss in your own area. So how do you do that? Well, identify something that works for you. For example, for me, I went through a very difficult breakup and divorce. And so I used that experience, that personal experience, and how I use it in my business. So what experience have you been through in your life that has made you a different person, made you come out stronger? You've got life lessons, valuable life experiences that have turned into actually maybe the pillars of who you are now today even. They often say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So what was it for you that made you stronger? And how can you use some of those things? It doesn't have to be traumatic, it doesn't have to be difficult, but what's your life experience given to you that's unique to you? Because the last thing you want to do is try and become somebody else, because you're not being congruent with you. And I'm a massive believer, the only way you can be truly successful as a coach is if you find what works for you and you tap into you and being genuine about who you are and what makes you tick, because then that will flow through for your clients. So find what motivates you, what you're passionate about, and create a niche around that. So for example, when you've got your niche, so for me, it's breakup and divorce coaching, then how do you become the expert in that? Now, this is a huge topic. How do you become the expert in your chosen niche? Now, bear in mind it's something you're passionate about, so you should be able to write maybe an article or a little piece on your social media that basically positions you with an opinion. I have a lot of opinions, and when, for example, celebrity breakups come up on the news, I tweet about it. I put it on my Facebook, on my Instagram. You've got slightly different markets with those. So, Instagram is a lot more behind the scenes with me as a personality, whereas Facebook is more educational and tips and daily advice. Or Twitter obviously is a bit briefer, but there's different ways of putting that information across to establish yourself as the go-to expert. And that's what I want for you. Because once you start to establish yourself as the expert in your chosen niche, then that's when the doors start to open and the clients start to find you. Now, I hope that's helped a little bit. By being niche though, I just want to make sure that I'm clear. I'm not saying that you only coach on that niche. So for example, for me, breakup and divorce coaching. Now, can you imagine somebody comes into my clinic and they say, Sarah, I'm going through a breakup. Now, I will obviously coach them on the breakup and how to overcome the heartbreak, letting go of their ex, managing the conflict, all that kind of that's involved in that breakup. But I'll also coach them on self-confidence, self-esteem. I'll also coach them on getting their life back on track, re-establishing who they are, rediscovering their identity. So I'm not just focusing on the breakup because it covers the whole life. A lot of my clients want to start a business or they want to get a promotion. So I'm always coaching on business ideas and entrepreneurs and how to grow their business, because obviously that's something that's passionate to me, having built 3 successful businesses, global businesses in my lifetime. So far that is, I mean, there may be more to come. So, you know, it's something that I'm very passionate about, but I know that everybody can do it. Now I know in the past maybe you've been stuck and you found it difficult. But that is normal. You know, it's very common to have lots of skills or just to be stuck and say, look, I don't know even where to start. So don't worry about where you've got to so far, because right now you are where you're at. The question is, how do you take it to the next level? How do you start doing things differently that gets you the momentum and gets you growing your business and taking it further? So that's the interesting bit, isn't it? Get yourself a niche and become an expert in that niche. And those things will start that momentum. If you are interested in finding out more, then I am running free webinars on how to do exactly this. And I talk about my 5 secrets to becoming a successful breakup and divorce coach, as well as any coach in any industry. But I'm sort of opening right now. I've been asked for so many years, how have you done it, Sarah? That I've now created a program to help people grow your businesses. If you want to grow your business, whether it's in your local area, maybe it's men only, maybe it's women only coaching, whatever it is that you want to do, there are certain things that you must know. There's certain mistakes that coaches make time and time again that I see all the time. And if you just stop doing those, it will increase your chances of becoming more successful in what you really want to do. So it's time for you to make the decision. Is this something you want to take seriously? Because it's not easy. It takes time. It takes a lot of hard work. You know, I've been doing this for 20 years. This current business I've been running for 6 years now. You know, it takes time and effort and commitment, you know, most days to do things, but you can create it around you and your lifestyle, which is the beauty of having your own business. So if you want to learn more, then do visit my website, sarahdavison.com. I'm running my breakup and divorce coach practitioner accreditation programs. If you're interested in that, it gives you a great niche. It's a very competitive, special offers on at the moment. It's a great time to take back your control and start to create something for you, which can give you that freedom, that passion to express your coaching and all those skills that you have, but make it work for you. So if that's something you're interested in, do visit my website or drop me an email, sarah@sarahdavison.com. I'm always on hand to help you. I have a community of coaches that are training with me or have trained with me. One of them very recently emailed me to say that she had won the Best New Business Award of the Year at the end of last year, which is fantastic. She only did my course in, I think it was July. So, you know, what an amazing achievement. Yeah, other people who've seen their business triple in the last 3 months. I know my coach Claire, she'd been coaching for a while, but reached a bit of a plateau, not been able to break through. And it's transformed her business 3 times the number of clients within 2 months of doing my training course. These techniques are simple and easy. You know, it's okay to be where you are right now, but take it to the next level with these skills and these techniques. Very simple, very easy to do. Special offer to make it easy for everyone to join. And there's also the opportunity to get some private mentoring with me as an extra if that's something that you think will help you personalize and tailor your business so you can skyrocket it and take it where you want to go. So I hope that's been useful. I hope I've given you enough information there to go away and get started and try some of these things out. And do follow me on social media for more information and more tips and advice. See you soon, guys. Bye.